Hi, this is Rodney with MercerOnline. I want to show you a couple of quick updates that have been made to the Blackboard system. We think this will make your life a whole lot easier. So the first thing I want to show you is the student preview mode. Previously in Blackboard, if you wanted to go into a student view, make sure that you saw things exactly as the students did, you had to go down to the control panel and then click on the tools and click on the student view and then log in as a student and then log out when you, it was a long drawn out process and you had to log out and log back in. Now you don't have to do that. To go into a student preview mode, all you have to do is go into your course and up toward the top you see a little funny eyeball looking kind of thing. It's like a little dot with a circle thing going around it. So if you click on that, this is going to bring you into student preview mode, and you'll see that orange bar appears at the top of the screen to let you know that you're in student preview mode. So now you're seeing things as your students would see. So you can go into lessons, you can see and make sure that you've got everything hidden or not hidden depending on how you want it to be. Make sure that your course looks exactly like you want it to look for your students. And that's how you go into student preview. It's real simple. To get out, you just click on exit preview. And then here's a funny little thing I wanted to show you. When you exit the student preview, you have a couple of options. You can either delete the preview user and all of its data, or you can keep that preview user and its data. I'm going to delete the user, and I'm also going to say, Blackboard, don't ever ask me about this again, because I'm not like creating a fake user and bouncing around with that user and going to be returning to it. I just want to look and see what my class looks like. So we're just going to click on delete preview user and all data, click on the little checkbox to say remember this choice and don't ever ask me that question again, and click continue. And now we're out of student preview mode. So that's the first thing. The second thing I want to show you is the introduction of Safeassign as a part of the assignment. In Angel, we called assignments drop boxes, but in Blackboard, we call drop boxes assignments. It's just a new way of talking. So I'm going to create an assignment. I'm going to show you how to include Safeassign here. It's really simple. If I go to Assessments, I click on the hover over the drop down and just select Assignment. You'll notice that Safe Assignment is no longer an option. I click on Assignment, and here's where I will create my assignment, and I'm just going to call it Paper 1, and here are my instructions inside of the instructions box. You guys know what to do in there. I'm not going to insult your intelligence and pretend like you don't. Any attachments that go here, due dates for the assignment, all of that stuff can be configured right there. Here is where we're going to set up Safeassign, and you'll notice now under grading we have a lot more options. So I'm going to go ahead and set up a points possible of 50, and under submission details, this is where we're going to set up Safeassign. And again, Safeassign is an anti-plagiarism tool. It's built into the Blackboard system, and what it does is it compares the student submissions to the Blackboard student submission database, the Safeassign database. It also compares the student submissions to various scholarly journals as well as to the open web. So we know that students aren't just going out to JSTOR, finding something, copying, pasting it, and calling it their own work. Safeassign will go out and double check against that. So if I click on check submissions for plagiarism using Safeassign, and now I can do a couple of things. I can say allow students to view Safeassign originality report for their attempts, which means they'll get the feedback. They will know that you know that they stole something from JSTOR. And so we've got that set, and then the next thing that we do here is for grading options. This is where you can set up anonymous grading or delegated grading. If you do have another instructor that you're working with, if you have a TA that's doing grading for you, you can set that up in here. And then display of grades options. This is how your grades are going to show up inside of the Grade Center. So you can set it as a primary and a secondary display, and that's the way it works. So we do have a bit of a change now for the way that we can configure assignments and for the way that we can look at our courses. So we're very excited about these updates, and we invite you to go in, play around. If you have any questions, you can always reach out to us, shoot an email to merceronline@mccc.edu, or give us a call, 609-570-3389.